Well, hello there, friends. Hugz here. Welcome back to our island survival challenge, where we're trying to turn this island into a fully functional and awesome farm. So today I have some plans. I would like to expand our territory a little bit more. We got to clear out a bunch more trees, of course, and I would also like to start growing some things. Yes, that is indeed in store for today. So let's take a look and see where we are. We've got our nice field here. Now, it is December, so we're not going to be doing any sort of large-scale farming here for quite some time, but being that we're on an island, we actually do have access to several different methods of growing, which I would like to implement today. But first, we have to talk about our land. So, a little bit of a problem we have here is that it is very, very hilly. Yeah, we've got a lot of hills going on. I mean, they're basically everywhere. Flat ground is at a premium here. It's very hard to come by. So right over here actually is a very, very nice looking stretch of flat ground, which I want to try and take advantage of today. Now, if we take a look on the map, that is plot number 59 here, which we do not currently own. So we are going to need to remedy that. And in fact, we do have enough money to do that right now. So let's go ahead and buy this land. Beautiful. This is now all ours. So we now have access to cut down all these trees. And I think what I would like to do is probably cut down till maybe back here or so. This is like right where it starts to slope up. So this is kind of where I want to go into. And then I would like to put down a whole bunch of like gardens and little greenhouses and stuff so we can start producing some stuff and maybe be profitable in farming. That would be nice. So before we could actually get to that, I do need to go ahead and re-anchor the old yarder because hang on, before I do that, there are a couple problem trees I got to take care of and we got to get sent on down to our wood chipping station first. So if we take a look right here, right on the edge of our field that we created, there are definitely some areas where the trees are a little too close for comfort for me, especially like this guy right here and 1, 2, 3. Those 4 trees all have to go. So before we do anything else, let's just cut these down real quick. And boy, our yarder is attached way over there, huh? Man, and this is a red pine. This is a big one too. What I may do is hook up the winch to our tractor and just kind of manually drag these over because they're going to be way too far away for our yarder to actually pick them up. But first things first, let's go ahead and get them cut down. And actually, now that I'm looking over here, we've got quite a few trees that we got to get dragged out of here anyway. So yeah, this kind of needed to happen. I forgot I pushed these over here, but now that I'm looking, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we got to get through the chipper. Last tree here, nice big fat lodge pine. Not the tallest, but it's got a little bit of weight behind it. Let's get you laid down on the ground. Timber! Oh, nice. All right, so that's the last of the trees in this area. Let me see. We have... Okay, there's a couple over here we can grab. In fact, our carriage... Where's our carriage? Right over there. Let me get the carriage a little bit closer here. Nope, not that way, carriage. Come over hither. All right, now stop right there. So we've got this guy, tiny little toothpick here. Oh my goodness. I could almost pick this up, right? Yeah, I can pick that up. Okay, let's forget about that one for now. Let's get, you know what? I'm out of range. Can I get, ooh, I can. Okay, that was a little close. Didn't think I was going to be like, ooh, get that. It's coming after me. All right, okay, and it snapped off. Well, that's fine. Now, let's get this guy hooked up. Can we also... No, we can't. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to do a little bit of Tetris here. All right, I think we got a nice little selection here. Let's just see if we can get them all hooked up. This is like a weird little mosh posh of trees. And beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get these sent down. And then I'm just going to make a couple trips. Going to clear this area up as much as I possibly can. There's just a lot of junk around here that I need to get rid of. Well, several trips later, and I am finally done cleaning up that area. So this is the last tree, and man, I am starting to dislike these red pines. I don't want to say hate, because hate's a very strong word, but I hate them. Yeah, I don't like them very much, because it's so hard to put them through the wood chipper, and they're so big, I can't even put them on the yarder. It's really quite annoying. I had to, do this one in a chunk, but that's pretty much it. Let's get you down from there. Goodbye. I don't even know what I said there. Just made up a combination of vowels and consonants. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, okay, we gotta switch this. This is our next big thing here. So let me undo you. I just disconnected the yarder carriage, and now we gotta reconnect this. So I want to clear out this whole area here. And to do that, I am going to need to pick a good area to hook this bad boy up, somewhere that is kind of centralized and will let me reach like every tree that I need to. Okay, now that we're over here, it needs to be a big tree, so it has to be something sizable like a red pine like this, but it also needs to be something far enough back that I'm going to be able to clear out quite a bit and not really have to worry about it. Are we at the end of the line? Oh, this one's way too small. Man, which one do I want to go onto? I guess maybe... You know what? It's got to be this guy right here. This thing is smack dab in the middle, and it's almost right at the end of where we want it to be. So we need this super high up on the... Oh, right there. Okay, beautiful. Is the carriage going to be hitting the ground or anything? I think we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to pull the carriage right up here, and we're going to start from this tip, and we are just going to cut down everything. I'm going to send it, and I'm just going to work my way all the way back to the carriage and get rid of all of these trees. Well, I'm having a little bit of an issue here with the yarder. So there's some trees between like our wood chip central and where the actual yarder is. And every once in a while, I'm having a tree just like not stay on there and it breaks off. So that just happened to that lodgepole. And I've had to resort to using my tractor, which I don't really want to do, but it's also pretty close. So it's not a terribly big deal. It's just a little inconvenience and it'll take me a little bit longer.
A few inches later.
All right, last little load I'm taking here. I think we cleared out quite a few trees and we have quite the pile going on down here. Look at this. This is a little bit ridiculous. I may have overdone it a little bit in terms of our piles. So I've just been making trip after trip and dropping them off. So yeah, we've got a lot to wood. Can I reach my wood chipper? That's not a good position to leave things, Hugz. I may have to do some strategic moving here. Let me see if I can lower this guy and just kind of like get all this. Nope. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to winch it from behind. Let me see, can I drive over you guys? Just, excuse me, pardon me. Oh, coming through, here we go. Oh, and perfect, okay. Oh boy, okay, so here's the plan. Let me hop out. We are going to attach you to this guy and then to this guy. And then we should just be able to remotely control these two and yank them right out of the way. There we go, perfect. And we'll drop them there. All right, so hopefully that leaves me enough clearance now to go and hook up to my wood chipper. Without that, that's a big problem. So let's see. Whew, boy, I really dug that thing in there. I think I may be able to squeeze in. I might have to push some of these back, but the side I needed to connect to is literally right there. Let me lower my blade down here and just push. Ooh, we're pushing the wood chipper. Okay, I think maybe I have a clear shot now. Let me see, just in, and there we go. Okay, next up though is the trailer. Oh man, I think what I might do with the trailer is just give it a push in the back. Oh, that did not do it. Oh, hang on, recovery. Yeah, let's go. Okay, maybe a gentler push this time, Hugz. Just a nudge. There we go. Okay, much better that time. That should give me enough room to connect to it now. Okay, let's just very gently back it up, and we are in. Okay, perfect. So now I just have to wood chip a lot. I have so many trees to wood chip, and the problem is there's a lot of red pines here to do as well. I think what I may do is wood chip as much of those as I can, and then the really thick, like bottom portions, I'm gonna set aside, and we're gonna save those for if we ever get a sawmill or something like that down the line. Ooh, I'm getting some real like ugly stuttering. I'm not sure what's going on here right now, but we are having like major issues. All right, I just chunked a ton of trees, so we're gonna go make our first delivery here. Can I lift? No, we are super duper full. Okay, let's head on over to Yieldy Farmers Market over here. See what we get for our first sale. And keep in mind too, we have really good prices right now because it is December, and that means wood chips are selling for a buttload of money. Let's see if we could just I just want that to work once. Come on, man. Get me up there. Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, okay. All right, we're on. Let's start selling. I'm squirreling around all over the place here, though. All right, I think that's everything. So, yeah, man, a killer harvest right there. Oh, yeah, we're off the ground. Oh, baby, let's go. 115K, and I still got a lot more trees to chop down. Don't you guys worry. We got an endless supply of trees right now. I'm going to be wood chipping for quite some time still. All right, I got a little guy going in the chute right now. This is the last I'm going to be wood chipping for this run. I feel like I just stuffed this thing so full. It's absolutely insane. So we got to go do a dump. I mean, I have no reason not to believe it's going to be like another 100K. So let's offload now. And we still have, if you see back there, a whole bunch of trees to go. So this should be an extremely profitable day in terms of wood chips. Let's go, man. Let's keep it rolling. All right, guys, last little bit there. Oh, we're just killing it on wood chips today. But I feel like it's time for us to go into planting our little gardens now. Because as much as I love wood chipping and making money like this, it's taking up a whole bunch of time. And we got to do some other stuff today. We can't just wood chip. That can't be it. That can't be the whole episode. So let's go over and let's check out our little clearing that we made and see how things are looking over there. Alrighty, so here's the area right here. We've got a couple stumps in there, but I think that isn't actually going to matter too much. Let me pull over here and let's just get like a better view of this. We'll hop out here. And okay, so this like basically empty area right here is what I'm looking to target. And let's get a bird's eye view. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's looking real good. We could pretty much go from here. Like we have two sections. We've got this section right here, and then we've got this section right here that we can put gardens down. And in fact, I already have the gardens selected. Look at that. So we've got a couple different options here. We've got this guy where we can do basically all sorts of different vegetables. And then we've got, oh, hang on. I was looking at the wrong one there. Okay, so we do have this big garden here that we can use, but I would actually prefer to use these guys over here. And we've got this one where we can do berries. I think we'll plant one of these. Man, we're going to plant multiple of these actually. And we are going to turn free mode on. Okay, beautiful. I think we'll be fine right there. And yeah, there's going to definitely be stumps, but I mean, kind of is what it is, you know? So let's go ahead and drop this guy right there. And I'll put one more right next to it, right about here. I just want to leave a little room for the truck to squeeze in. There we go. So that is going to basically be all different sorts of berries. So that is cool right there. Next up, we need to do some vegetables, and that is going to be this guy right here, the big garden. And it's about the same size too. Nice thing about this one is the watering and the place where it drops off all the stuff is on the same side. So that's actually quite better right there. I much prefer that. And actually, hang on. Where do we drop off the fertilizer on this one over here? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to have to investigate that a little bit more, but let's get this guy going. I'm going to put it on this side of the tree. We're going to do 1, 2, and we'll do one more. 3, very nice. Now, I would like to get a little bit more going here of something else. We do have these advanced greenhouses, which they produce more of all like the regular stuff, but it requires more water, fertilizer, compost, etc., etc. I don't even know how to make compost. That could be a challenge right there. Well, I kind of want to do like olives and grapes and stuff like that, which, are we able to do that? Oh, we're able to do that in the big garden here. Okay, let's look at some of the other things then. We do have these prickly pear cactus things here, which are quite interesting. So that is the entire like facility right there. You just grow a big giant bunch and then you harvest it. So you know what we'll do? We'll put a couple of these back here, a little bit further in where this whole clearing is. And this will be like our prickly pear area. So how many of these guys do I want to put down? Let's put 1, 2, and I do have to make sure I can get to the water. Uh-oh. Okay, 1, 2, we'll do one more right here. And then I'm gonna do a whole nother set, but we're gonna face them towards the others. So like that, 1, 2, and one more, 3. Perfect. So we've got 6 of those going. We've got 3 of these guys and 2 of these guys. That should be plenty, but in order to water these guys, which they are definitely going to want, they're going to want water, they're going to want compost, and fertilizer. Now, let me look here. Okay, so they don't need compost. They need seeds, solid fertilizer, and water. We could definitely do that. I am going to have to research the prices a little bit before we pick out what we're going to put in there, but we definitely know what we need to fill them up with. Seeds, solid fertilizer, water. And the prickly pear cactus here is actually even easier. It's only water. So that's nice for those. Let me check out these big gardens. All right, seeds, solid fertilizer, water for that one as well. All right, so we have a little bit of shopping to do. Let's head on over to the shop. We have to go pick out a water transport. We're gonna need a small trailer for fertilizer. And then I guess we can haul seeds with the same trailer. Is there something specifically for solid fertilizer? I feel like there might be. We'll look when we get there. You know what? I just realized I could use this truck for the fertilizer and the seeds. So we'll try that first. We're not even going to get a trailer of any sort except for water. So let's go in here, and I want something big, but not something so big that it's going to be really hard to maneuver it around. Well, I'm thinking this guy right here looks pretty good. This is the MKS-8, and this is a modded version that can hold a couple other things as well. So we'll go ahead and buy that. Beautiful. So that will be our water hauler. And actually, I shouldn't have left there because I need to pick up some solid fertilizer and seeds as well. Okay, I'm starting to look, and man, we are going to need a lot, a lot of solid fertilizer and whatnot. This is gonna be, this is gonna be a lot. Okay, I'm still picking everything out, but if we look here, like each of these pallets only holds 1,000 solid fertilizer. We need a lot more than that. All right, I've loaded up here on seeds and solid fertilizer. I got a whole bunch of each. So I'm gonna start making trips over with the seeds and whatnot, and we'll get that stuff loaded in first, and then after that, we'll do the water. So this should be interesting. I've never used these garden plots before, so first time. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I am, for whatever reason, not able to load any of these on my truck. That is a real pain in the butt. So it is looking like I am going to have to get a trailer of some sort if I'm going to make this work. Quite unfortunate there, but oh well, it is what it is. We'll just find something to use. This looks pretty good right here, and it's only 20,500. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I am going to need a nice big trailer like this to sell all the stuff anyway. So this is something we're going to need. So here we go. We got it. Let's see if we can load up now and hopefully make a couple trips, drop some of this stuff off. All right. We're having much more success this time around. I was able to get everything on here. So we've got 16,800 liters of seeds, and we've also got just a straight 16,000 liters of straight fertilizer. I don't even think that's going to be enough to fill these up, but we'll see when we get over there. And oh boy, this is a heavy load right here. Okay, we're at the very first one here, and let's see, how do we do this? Do I just, nope, I don't unstrap. Okay, there's got to be some other trick to this. All right, those big gardens, I don't know, can't get that going. So we're gonna try these, see how this goes. And are you like sucking it in there at all? Come on, guys. Help me out here, crap. All right, solid fertilizer definitely came out. We lost a whole bunch of solid fertilizer, but no seeds. I don't know why the seeds aren't coming out. maybe I have to select a recipe first. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Oh. So you have to actually park it here for a while, and it takes it out after some time. Okay, that makes sense. I'm starting to get this. All right, we are going to try and activate something here and just see how it goes. So I need to get seeds in there still. I haven't figured the seeds out. Solid fertilizer I can get in, but seeds are still a little bit of an issue. I think for this one, I'm going to do olives. Let's get that going on that big garden. This one, I'm going to do a little bit of grapes. And then on the last one, let's go ahead and do carrots. Why not? Just for fun. Let's do it, baby. All right, I may have figured something out here. It's a little bit different for the seeds. You have to actually drop them in the loading area. So I got to go around to all these and drop off a whole batch load of seeds, and we'll just keep doing that over and over until we're full. So let's see, I should be able to do that. Oh yeah, just sucked them all right in. Okay, I found the answer. Let's go, man. Took some time, but we found it.
Okay.
All right, I just spent so much money on seeds, guys. So all these big gardens here, pretty much full. 2, 4, with 60,000 liters of seeds. Holy cow. And not even looking at like the solid fertilizer. We still have to fill that up too. I don't even know if that's worth it. Solid fertilizer costs a lot, man. So we may want to skip that. The garden plots here, I haven't figured out how to fill those up with seeds just yet. I tried all the different sides and everything, and nothing was working, so I don't know with those. We may have to get rid of them if I can't figure it out, but I am going to pick up a little more solid fertilizer to fill up over there, and then I got to start making trips of water. And actually, before I blow all my money on solid fertilizer, I got to get some, like the water sitch here, sorted out. So I do need like a well or something over here, so that way we're going to have water. So for water, what we're going to go with is this guy right here. This is a well, and this will let us refill relatively quickly. We'll just have to make a couple trips back and forth to get the water, but that should be absolutely fine. Now, let me just check this thing out. I've never used this well before either. I want to make sure it should be good. Okay, beautiful. So now I'm going to make a couple trips, grab some more solid fertilizer. I want to get like maybe 10K in each one. That would be pretty good, I think. And then we'll start filling up the water. All right, we're all loaded up with fertilizer here. Let's drive in and let's start to unload. Look at it, sucking it in there. Oh yeah, let's go. Take it all. Well, actually don't take it all. Take about 10K worth, and then we need to drive up to this one. We gotta spread this stuff around, man. This is expensive stuff right here. All right, that's enough for you. No, stop. We gotta put some in this last one over here. Oh boy, quite an adventure. All right, we'll let this last plot take the rest here. And then that's it in terms of like fertilizer, seeds, and whatnot. I spent a ton of money on that stuff, and I hope this thing pays out. If it doesn't, oh boy, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. We're gonna have a lot more wood chipping to do. So, all right, time to grab the water transport, and let's fill these bad boys up, and then we can wait a couple months and see how the production is on them. All right, let's see how water goes. Oh yeah, at least the water's nice and easy. That's a plus. All right, let's fill this bad boy up. I filled up the first time from the ocean just because I was down there, but now we're gonna need to... Hello? Fill me up. I said, why am I not getting the water prompt? Oh boy. Does this thing not work? This is gonna be a disaster if it doesn't work. Oh, I have to fill this thing up to make... Okay, we can't do that. We gotta sell this guy right here. Can I not sell it? Oh no. All right, let me look through here. We need a different one. I know for sure that this guy works, so you know what we'll do? We'll put this right here. Overlaps. Come on, man. Free move on. There we go. Okay, I know for sure I can get water out of this. I don't know why this one's not working. Very, very weird. But let's hop in here and let's try this again. There we go. Much, much better. Holy cow, guys. I just looked at this. I didn't realize this held so much water. 60,000 liters. I was wondering... I made like 2 dumps in there with my water trailer, and it wasn't even making a dent. Oh, man. All right, we got a lot of water to fill up here. A lot of water. I'm going to have to make like 8 trips filling up water here. This is insane. All right, I kind of cheesed out a little bit there, guys, but I opted not to fill these up fully because I want to see how much water they actually use first. So we've got olives running here with seeds and solid fertilizer. We've got this guy running, it's carrots with seeds and solid fertilizer. And then last, we have grapes with seeds and solid fertilizer. So I am going to go ahead and wrap up today. Oh no, I can't wrap up today. I gotta fill these guys up still too over here. Okay, never mind, not gonna wrap up today. I got some more filling to do. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay guys, I spent some time and I just went and I filled everything up. It took a while. Oh boy, a bunch of time has passed, but it feels good having it all done. And look, our prickled pear cactuses are already prickling or do whatever they do. Look, they've got little like red thingies growing. I guess that's the pears themselves. But that's how you know that it's actually watered, is when those little pears start to sprout. So we should be having pears produced over here. And then I like how these things look over here too. So it like, you can see the stuff growing on there when it's being watered. So it's very, very cool. And oh, there's the carrots. Two nice little fields there. And we've got our grapes. So what I want to do now is I want to sleep. I want to reap the benefits of all this hard work and see exactly what we're going to get out of these things. So we are going to go ahead and call it for December, and I will see you guys in the next month.
One eternity later.
Oh, good morning, everybody. It is now January, and we finally get to check and see if all that hard work is actually going to pay off. And we're going to get lots of fruits and veggies and olives and grapes and all sorts of cool things. So let's head on over to our little gardens and let's check our progress over there. All right, I grabbed the old trailer just so we can pick all this stuff up and see exactly what we got. But I definitely see some products here. Hello. How much exactly is hard to tell because I think there's more in there than what it's showing. So grapes, we got 3,000 liters. Are we going to pop out with any more? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, let's just look. Where's the grapes? Which one is doing grapes? This one right here. Okay, so we are officially done with grapes. This is our carrots over here. Let's go ahead and load these up. Okay, 4,000 liters there. Let's take a look. How many more we got? Oh boy, we got a lot of carrots. Come on, man. Start loading them out. we need all these carrots. Let's go. All right, we got all our carrots. 28,000 liters. Time to move on to the olives. 3,000 liters there. How many we got left? 4,000. So we got 4 more pallets of olives to pick up. One more. Come on, baby. Spit it out for me. One more pallet. I know you got it somewhere there. All right, there it is. I grabbed it. So in total, we got 28,000 liters of carrots, 7,000 liters of olives, and 6,000 liters of grapes. Now, this might not be the smartest move. And in fact, let's check right here and let's see. So we have max value 15, 12, 12, 12. Okay, that's not bad. You know what? That's not bad at all. Okay, I'll take 12, 20, 30, about 40 grand a month off that. And let me show you something else here. If we go into the garden stats, yeah, it barely used any of the stuff we put in there. Water, still basically full, fertilizer, everything. It's kind of crazy. Now over here with the prickly pear, let's take a look and see if we got any products ready to pop out. I'm not seeing anything just immediately. Huh, that's odd. Well, how much do we have in there? So we've got, not even 1,000 liters of prickly pear yet. So that looks like it maybe takes a little bit of while before it starts spitting that stuff out. And it took quite a bit more water as well. 2,000 liters. Okay, so that'll last 5 months though. That is not bad at all, man. I will take that all day long. So I am actually going to sell this stuff right now because it looks like the price wasn't too bad. So let's do our first official veggie and fruit and whatever else we got in here sale. Okay, hopefully it doesn't give me a problem that this is in pallets. I'll be pretty upset if that's the case. Come on, yeah! Oh, let's do it. Okay, it didn't give me like one big old price there, but what was that? About 40,000, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly how much, but it'll be on the screen in the top right corner there. All right, guys, I am pretty pumped about that. So we now have a passive source of income via our little gardens over there. I still have to figure out how to make the other gardens work, where to load in from. If you guys know, put it in the comment section down below, because I would definitely love to start using them as well. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Drop a like down below. Hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on if you're not a subscriber already. It's absolutely free, so why not? But have yourself a beautiful day out there, everybody, and I will see each and every one of you on the next one.